Hey guys, my name is Marxis, and today we're looking into a classic blues song called "Got My Mojo Working." This song that's been played nearly in every jam session all over the world. I've played it many, many times, backing up artists from Chicago or all across the America. It's originally performed by Ann Cole, but I think one of the most known versions is done by Muddy Waters. But today, I want you to take a deeper look in the version that James Cotton does on his Live on the Move CD. By the way, if you haven't heard that record before, just you go and check it out. It's amazing. And Charles Calmes, I don't even know how to correctly pronounce the name of the guy, but he's amazing on this record. So let's get to the lesson. So the main groove of the song I would describe as a funky polka, especially in this James Cotton version, where they funk it up quite a bit. Because the simple common mojo groove would go like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like got my mojo working, but it just don't work on you. Right? But then Charles funked it up quite a bit by adding some ghost notes. And it sounds like this, so I'm gonna take it slow. That's 1, 2, 3, and so in a fast tempo like they're doing in the record. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right, and the same goes then for the A chord. But the magic comes in. I want you to listen to the track. Listen to the drums. Amazing, guys. Right. Actually, let me pause this. Actually, I have a play along for this. We did a play along with Latvian Blues Band, and listen without bass. Listen just to the drums. Bass drum. And then this funky bass comes in, and listen together.
Got my mojo working, but it just won't work on you. Got my mojo working, just won't work on you. I wanna love you so bad, don't know what to do. Going down to the island, get me mojo head.
Okay, so and now when it gets to this section, the B7 section, when it gets here to this place, Charles takes that and turns groove into the straight 8-note groove, and so like this: 1, 2, 3, and then straight into a turnaround. Right? So turnaround is this this section. The last bars of the 12-bar blues. It's called turn around, because we're basically turning it around and starting all over again. And turnaround's quite a bit the same as the rhythm when we went from the B chord. It's sometimes he doesn't. You can do like turn around, going up, going from up down. Like the next thing I want to talk about is transitions. Listen, those bars like the last bar of E when it goes into A, and then from E when it comes back to A note, and again from the A it goes to the B 7 chord. So when we're doing those transactions, Charles is playing like this. 1, 2, 3. Like for example, the last bar of E, he's playing like this. 1, 2, 3, and so he goes to the A. There's a kind of different things you can do. You can do a whole bar. You can do like if you go down and play the riff down like, or but what I like what he's doing, that he doesn't lose the rhythmic pattern of the songs, like boom 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 boom, right? And I think what makes the groove so much that, and those fills, they don't stuck out of the record because he doesn't change the rhythm when he's doing it. He just keeps that boom 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 boom, right? He's just boom 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 boom. Just instead of boom 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 boom, he does. You can do things like boom 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 boom, right? Or boom. That's what I would do because, like I said, I like that. The groove doesn't lose its pattern. Okay, and also the same thing go because coming back from the E to E, we chromatically approaching the next note. Like when coming from A chord to E chord, it's like this. See, boom 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 do 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 do. Right, we're going back to E, the same rhythmical pattern, and the same happens again when we're going to B chord, B7 chord, like boom, 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 and then we go. Okay, the next change is on a chorus. On a James Cotton record, he does it on full solo. I'm doing it just on an E chord, but I'll show you why. When the solo comes and it comes more intense, we have 2 choruses on the solo. On the second one, I'm doing like something like Charles, and change drift into 1, 2, 3, and then I go back to that chorus. In this case, when I'm already on that 8-note pattern and I'm doing ding boom 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 boom, then I do the fill like I showed you before. You can do it either like boom 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 boom, or something like that, or now I'm doing this, and then back to that pattern. Okay, one more thing we're doing on the last chorus of the song is we're doing those shots like got my mojo working, boom boom boom, and we do it in every chord. This B section, and then there's a stop. We stop, and then John sings his coda, and there's actual coda. On the record, like those things are usually improvised, so don't kind of get stuck on the version I'm doing or James Cotton is doing. But just for a cause, like if I remember correctly, Charles is doing something like this on the chord, like it just won't work on you. Right. For me, I decided this time to go and follow John, our guitar player, and he played the coda like this. But those, I suggest you to go on and listen as many blues codas and blues endings of this or any other blues song as you can. Good luck and have fun. If you want to dig a little deeper and get notation of this lesson and workbook of this song, just press the link below and I'll see you in a bit.